All right, now number 15 looks really scary because they're asking about a scary sounding shape, a right circular cone. Uh-oh. Well, I forgot about my geometry. It's been a couple years since I've taken that. I guess I can't do this question. Wrong. Remember, they give you these formulas. Here we go. This whole thing at the beginning of the section tells you exactly what you need to know, and a cone is one of the formulas that is given to you on the SAT. Not on the ACT, on the SAT. And so there's really no excuse here. You've got the formula. V equals 1/3 pi r squared h. First thing you should do is write it down here. V equals 1/3 pi r squared h. Get it out of that first reference chart and onto the page with the question that you're doing right now. Always write it out. Well, now what we do is we just kind of plug points into equations. One of my favorite strategies for the SAT because it works on algebra questions, on arithmetic questions, on geometry questions. It's very versatile. What we have is a bunch of points. The volume is 24 pi. So let's plug that in for the volume. We also are given the height. The height of the cone is 2 inches, so that goes in for the h. What is the radius? Well, we're trying to find the radius. And these other pieces of the formula also don't change. They're just numbers, so we can carry those through. So really now our job is to just solve for r. That's our goal. And we could guess and check here. We could take the answer choices and put them in and see what makes an equation that's valid. But I honestly just think it's easier to solve here. So we have the pi's, first of all, which can cancel out, right? We have a pi on both sides. It's multiplication. Just cancel them out. That leaves us with 24 equals, I'm going to bring this 2 over, 2r squared over 3. And now let's start solving for the r. So we multiply both sides by 3. We have a calculator. No reason not to do this in the calculator. 24 times 3 is 72 is equal to 2r squared. Let's divide by 2. And we get, do that in the calculator too if we need to, 36 equals r squared. And then take the square root of both sides to get that 6 is equal to r. And that is choice B, which is our answer. So yeah, there's a little bit of algebra involved in this, but honestly, this is really just about doing what you're told. We're not given the equation in the question, but it's given to us on the test, so there's one important piece. And points, we can just sometimes think of those as numbers that we put in place of the variables. We're given points, so we plug them in to our equation, and we kind of just go from there. And it very quickly turns into some pretty basic algebra that has nothing to do with cones at all. And that's why a lot of times just getting stuff on the page can reveal that a question is not really about the thing it seems to be about. It's just regular math. This is not it's categorized as a geometry question because it's about cones, but in practice, as we're actually doing the question, it turns out it's much more just straightforward algebra. So get stuff on the page, and I think a lot of things that look hard will suddenly become very easy for you.